Hey, thanks for coming back. And today I'd like to talk to you about another gaming headset. And it's these right here. This is the JLAB Nightfall gaming headset. And as you could tell, whoops, right there, it tells you that it's a multi-platform gaming headset, and it's for the PC, Switch, Xbox, and PlayStation. On the back, they give you a little bit more information about it. And pretty much that's it. You pretty much really just get these in the box. I didn't even get a manual in the box. I actually had to go to the JLAB website to download the manual for this, or for this gaming headset. Now, as you can tell, it's very colorful up on top. But if you don't like the colorfulness, you can actually switch it to the black. You just simply, there's this little piece here that's Velcro. You slip it out, turn it around so it's all nice and black. And pretty much that's it. So you can switch the color on it. Does have a flip down mic. And this means it's on when it's all the way down. You flip it up to the first click. That means it's muted. And then, of course, the second click means it's put away. Right there is the only control on here. That is the volume knob for the headphones themselves. And the cable is terminated with a 3.5 millimeter jack. And it's a 4-pole, or a TRRS, meaning that there's 3 black lines in there, okay? I know with the lights in here, you really couldn't see it. Now, the ear cups do rotate flat. So you can lay them down flat, and that's pretty much about it. They don't rotate the other way, just a little bit, but not a whole lot, but they really lay flat that way. They do have 50 millimeter drivers in here. The frequency response is a 2020 or 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. And the flip microphone, they have what they say is a near field noise canceling, where it picks up your voice and it kind of cancels out everything else. And pretty much that's about it. I did forget to measure how long the cable is. I'm sorry on that one. But it's a pretty decent length. I'd say it's probably about a good 4 foot in length, maybe 4.5 feet. And that's pretty much it about all the specs that I know of about this headset. So right now, let me stop and give you an example of what the microphone sounds like, and then I'll come back and tell you what I really think of the JLAB Nightfall gaming headset. Okay, so what you are hearing right now is audio coming from the JLAB Nightfall gaming headset's microphone. And I got it plugged directly into my iPad 9th generation, and this is what it's going to sound like. Now, I'm just going to keep talking, move the microphone up to mute it so you can hear it, and now, of course, it's unmuted. Now what I'm going to do is stay quiet. I'm going to mute the microphone and then unmute it to see if there's any noise coming through. Here we go. Okay, that was the mute function of the microphone, and once again, this is what the microphone sounds like on the JLAB Nightfall gaming headset. Back to the review. So, what do I think of the JLAB Nightfall gaming headset? Well, first let's start off with comfort, or like how they fit and what they sound like. Well, it's primarily made out of plastic, and it doesn't feel like a cheap plastic. It feels like a good ABS type plastic. I mean, you do get a little bit of rotation up and down and side to side. And when you put them on like that, the type of foam that they have in here, I almost want to say it's a memory foam, but I don't think it is. It's a good feeling foam. And whatever this type fake leather stuff is, it's very comfortable. After a few good hours, my ears got a little warm, not overly warm, no sweaty or anything of that nature. And it felt very, very comfortable. I mean, it's almost as if you don't have anything on your head. You feel a little bit of weight due to the 50 millimeter drivers, but that's about it. Has a really good bass response to them. So if you're a bass head, you're probably not going to like them. But then again, I mean, it's for gaming. But there's enough bass in there so you can feel a bit of a rumble through explosions and things of that nature. I think these were more tuned for the mid-range, because that really does come through the mix a lot, is the mid-range in here. And the highs, it's very clear with the highs. Very nice and defined. But I think they subdued it slightly, which is a good thing, because at least you're not going to be getting any ear piercings, screeches, or any of that nature, and it's not going to make your ears ring due to any high frequencies. So overall sound is very good and very well rounded. Now, depending upon the device you got, these don't go up that high to the point where you're going to damage your hearing, okay? So that's another good thing. So in my testing, at least, they didn't go overly loud to the point where you might damage your hearing. So that's good. I do like the mute function in here, where you don't have to put it all the way up. You just put it down a little bit and it mutes it. I do like that function a lot, but how long is that switch going to last? That's the good question about it. I wish they would have had a mute button or something on the ear cup instead of the microphone being the mute, because from a lot of reviews and videos and stuff I see, unless you're spending like $300-400 on a set of gaming headsets, this switch in these lower end or budget type gaming headsets doesn't tend to last very long. Okay, now let's get to about the microphone. Well, as you heard in the test video, the microphone, at least on the devices that I use, which was mainly my PC, of course, the iPad 9th generation, and my Samsung Galaxy S7, because I don't have a Twitch or a gaming console, okay, but mainly on my PC. The microphone isn't that loud. When I had it on my PC or my laptop, I had the recording level turned up all the way, and it was quiet. The only way I was able to get the microphone to be acceptable was if I cranked up the dB level. The first one I did was I did it plus 10 dB, but there was a bunch of hiss coming in. Then I cranked it up all the way, and there was even more hiss in it. Even though you can hear me better, there was hiss. Now, I don't know if that was maybe due to my PC, which it probably was, because my PC is probably about 7 years old, or my laptop is. But, like I said, I plugged it into my iPad, and it's kind of quiet. I plugged it into my phone, and actually my Samsung Galaxy S7 had the loudest volume on it. Normally, I try to stay away from gaming headsets with 3.5 millimeter plugs due to that fact that I can never seem to get a good volume out of them. But since I kind of been doing a lot of JLAB stuff lately, and these are new, just coming out, I thought I'd do them. Now, of course, your results may be different if you happen to have a Twitch or a PlayStation or what is it, Xbox, and every, Switch, Xbox, and PS, PlayStation. You may have a different thing on there than what I'm using. But right now, can I recommend you get the JLAB Nightfall gaming headset? Honestly, on my testing, I would have to say no. The microphone is just way too quiet for my liking. For you, it may be different. But in my personal opinion, maybe stay away from these. Or if you do get them, to test them out on, maybe you got a Xbox or PlayStation, keep everything, all your receipts, the box it may have come in, you know, including this box here. Keep this, keep all your receipts and everything. That way, if it is true on an Xbox and a PlayStation or Twitch, and the microphone is just too quiet, you could return it. So definitely keep all your paperwork. Carefully open up your packaging so you're not tearing it all to heck. And that way, like I said, if you find that the microphone is too quiet, you can return it. Okay. Now, I did buy this strictly or specifically from the JLAB website. I'll leave that link and the JLAB website link down in the description below. Well, if you happen to like this video, please give it that thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel and do not forget about that notification bell. It would really help me out a lot, yes it would, if you were to share this video and a few more of my others on all of your social media. And until the next video, you, your friends, your family, and yes, even all of your pets, you all have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everybody.